So originally, I didn't want to make a video where I talked about this. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. But if I'm being honest, this episode, this episode was so terrible that I I couldn't help it. I had to. I had to talk about this. I had to get it off my chest. So, for just to give you guys some context, Boruto just aired episode 135. And look, if I'm being honest, I haven't been keeping up with the Boruto anime. I just this anime is so bad that I gave up on it. I couldn't do it. I mean, I go back to check on it every now and then, or I watch other YouTubers who do cover the anime just to just to see what they think about what's going on. And if they say it's good, now I trust these guys. So if they say it's good, that then maybe I'll go back and I'll watch at least the episodes that they say were good. So I'll go at least watch them. Now, they've been talking about how this recent arc in Boruto, the time travel arc, or at least some people are calling it the boyhood arc. This arc is so, like, it's just every single episode I've watched in this arc, it's just it makes me go, why? Seriously, why are we doing this? Or why are they doing this? What the hell are the people over at Toei doing? It's just, I mean, are they so desperate for people to watch this show that they would bring back characters that we actually love? Are they so desperate for views that they're bringing back? Hey, like, remember Kid Naruto? You guys love Kid Naruto, don't you? So hey, here it is. You guys love Jiraiya, don't you? Here's Jiraiya. You guys like the other Genin who from Part One Naruto? Well, here they are. Even though they only show up every now and then, and they didn't actually do anything. Seriously, this entire arc, those characters, they were only brought back just for nostalgia. They didn't have anything to do with the overall story. That's the only reason they were here. Like, I'm trying to keep myself from going crazy because my god, this episode was so bad. I mean, this entire arc was bad, but this episode, oh my god, this episode sucked. So, what happened in the episode? Okay, well, for just to give you guys some context, for anyone watching this who doesn't know anything about this arc, basically what happens is that another member of the Otsutsuki found some sort of time travel device. Yes, now even Naruto's doing time travel, or I guess Boruto technically, since that's the sequel series. They actually incorporated time travel. So basically, what happens is that he wants to go back in time to when Naruto was a kid, to when he was, at his weakest. He isn't obviously as broken as he is now, even though the series completely forgets that all the time. He goes back to Naruto, and this is an actual screenshot from the actual episode. He goes back in time because he thinks that that'll be his best opportunity to extract the nine tails from Naruto. Back when he still didn't have any control whatsoever over the nine tails, or at least the full power of the nine tails. Now, keep in mind, this is Kid Naruto. Kid Naruto, who at the time, remember, it was revealed to us that he only had half of the nine tails inside him. He only has half of the nine tails, not the whole thing, not the full complete nine tails, only half the nine tails. Remember that, because that's gonna come up afterwards. So the entire arc, he attacks Kid Naruto whenever, like, he's at this time he's training with Jiraiya. Like, this is right after Sasuke leaves. This is right after he had his fight with Sasuke and he lost. And so this is like, Naruto was still probably at his, like, this is still end of Part 1 Naruto. So he's not really all that still. Like, this Naruto can't even go up against Itachi, let alone a member of the Otsutsuki. Just remember that. Or no, even worse, he couldn't even go up against Genin Sasuke. He lost to Genny and Sasuke. Just again, keep that in mind. This is important as to why I'm so fucking pissed at this fucking episode. So the entire arc, Urashiki. Now again, keep in mind this is a member of the Otsutsuki clan. This is a member of the Otsutsuki clan, who, by all intents and purposes, would take someone like end of Naruto, or at least let's say Naruto and Sasuke, the last. Like, remember the last Naruto the movie, how powerful Sasuke and Naruto were back then. It would take someone on on their level to take on a member of the Otsutsuki clan. Someone on their level. And yet this entire arc, for some fucking reason, he has trouble taking on Boruto and Genin Naruto. End of part 1, Naruto. I really think about that. This is a guy whom, before this arc even started, took out Sage Mode Mitsuki like it's nothing. Remember, at the time, Mitsuki, he's like a perfect sage. Or at least I think it's perfect. Like, his Sage Mode is different than the Sage Mode we see in Naruto. I mean, as far as we know, when it comes to Snake Sage Mode, that's probably like his a perfect sage. He took out Mitsuki like it's nothing. I mean, look, you can't deny Mitsuki, the way he is now, could take out part 1 Naruto like he's nothing. Maybe. Again, I would still debate that. Urashiki took him out like it's nothing. He used that whole fishing rod, the thing that he uses to steal people's chakra, and he took him out like that. And yet he's having trouble with part 1 Naruto, or end of part 1 Naruto, and Boruto. Now, one of the people keeps saying, well, they had Jiraiya there, right? I mean, Jiraiya could help. Look, I like Jiraiya. That's duh, obviously. I like Jiraiya. Jiraiya is powerful. He is. But I'd be lying if I said that Jiraiya, as powerful as he was, could take on a member of the Otsutsuki clan. I'm sorry, but he just can't. I'm sorry. Okay, I remember this isn't me hating on Jiraiya. This is someone who loves Jiraiya. I'm sorry, but objectively, Jiraiya being able to take out a member of the Otsutsuki clan it's not happening. I'm sorry, even if he went full Sage Mode, it's not gonna happen. Which, by the way, he never does in this entire arc. He never once utilizes Sage Mode. And it sucks. Like, the entire time I'm wondering, like, dude, you know how strong this guy... Jiraiya isn't stupid. Jiraiya can tell how strong his opponent is. After the first time he met him, he should know this guy is no joke. I need to go full on Sage Mode right now. Never does it. Never does. Almost like the series forgot he ever had that technique. Now, some people might say, well, if he uses Sage Mode right now, at that point in time, it would be a plot hole because Naruto didn't find out about Sage Mode until Shippuden. Well, to that I say, everything that's happening now is a plot hole. Because I'm supposed to believe that Kid Naruto and Jiraiya had... this shit happened to them when they back then. Naruto had all this shit happen to him when he was a kid, and yet growing up, he doesn't remember any of this. Throughout Shippuden, he never mentioned it. And then, or how about when he met when Kaguya finally showed up? Why didn't he look at her and say, "Hey, you know, she looks familiar. She reminds me of someone I met she reminds me of someone I vaguely remember from when I was a kid." Nothing. You want to know why? Because this is an arc that they literally pulled out of their asses. They only thought about this because they knew we love Kid Naruto. They knew we love Jiraiya. They're just doing this for nostalgia. And unless they actually explain it away in the next episode as to why none of them remember any of this, then it's a plot hole. I'm sorry, but this is a big, big, gaping plot hole. Oh my god, this episode sucked. This entire arc sucked. Well, because there's no point to any of this. There's no point to any of this. Urashiki should have been dealt with a long time ago, and my god, is he a trash villain. He is probably the worst villain in the entire Naruto series. I mean it. I know a lot of people like to say Kaguya, but no. This guy is the worst. This guy is the worst out of all of them. Because his entire goal is to steal the chakra from Naruto. Realized he can't do it when Naruto was a grown up because he's too goddamn strong. And then he had a plan. I'll go back in time and I'll steal it from him when he was a kid, which he should have been easily able to do. But instead, he's just sitting around, fucking around the entire time. He should have easily blitzed all of these people, but no, no. They come up with all of these stupid, convoluted, bullshit excuses as to why he doesn't do that. And yes, I said bullshit. By the way, if anyone from the FTC is, by any chance watching this, yes, I'm talking about Naruto, but this video isn't meant for fucking kids. Fuck, shit, fuck. Okay, is that enough for you to realize this isn't for kids? Oh, so moving forward. What was even worse about this entire arc is that Sasuke was there, adult, grown-up Sasuke. Sasuke got fucked in this arc. Look, we all know how powerful Sasuke is by now. We all know that. This guy is easily Otsutsuki level. Sasuke, he's easily an Otsutsuki level. This is one of the biggest reasons why, when they announced that there was going to be a sequel to Naruto, that people did not like it, because how do you continue the story? Like, how do you introduce a viable threat without making them Otsutsuki level? Because anything less wouldn't be a threat, because you had Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto and Sasuke, who were insanely fucking broken when they were only 16, and naturally, as the series as they grow older, they're gonna be even more powerful. So, again, any problems you introduce, these two should be able to handle it, no problem. But no, they had to come up with these stupid, plot convenient bullshit excuses as to why Sasuke can't just go full EMS, full Rinne Sharingan and take out Oroshiki like it was nothing. No, they keep giving us all of these bullshit excuses. Do you know the entire arc? Do you want to know what Sasuke did? This entire arc, Sasuke kept going, I'm just waiting for my chakra to come back. Are you fucking kidding me? And this isn't like in the span of this isn't like what anime usually does, where in the span of 6 episodes, only an hour pass in real time for them. No. They make it they show it specifically that a bunch of time passed, like a few days passed since they first arrived here in the Konoha village of the past. It's been a few days. Sasuke should have had all of his chakra back and more by now. And yet they purposely nerfed him just because they wanted to give us a false sense of tension. Just to give us a false sense of tension. And you wonder what pisses me off even more is that the entire time, do you see this? Sasuke finally activating his EMS. Do you know when that happens? It only happens now. In this episode. He finally activates his EMS. He infuses the Amaterasu flames with his sword, which, by the way, in the previous episode they showed us that he lost it, and now he all of a sudden has it. How the fuck that even happened? I don't know. He activates the EMS. He cloaks his sword in the Amaterasu flames, and he tries to fight off Oroshiki, who is in his who was in this, his final form. And do you want to know how this happens? He takes that stupid pot that he's been carrying around all this time. He apparently drinks all the chakra he had stored in there like it was, I don't know, fucking wine or whatever. And then when he says it's not enough, do you know what he does? He takes out his Rinnegan, which I will admit, the way that it was animated, it did look pretty dark, although it was still kind of censored because, it's they can't show everything. He takes out his Rinnegan and he swallows it. I didn't even know you could do that. Anyway, he takes out both of them, He swallows them, and he turns into this. He turns into Hawkman. He turns into a white cloaked Hawkman with these stupid fucking marks that look like skid marks. That look like tire tracks, like someone just ran a car over him, and it's just the design sucked. That's what I'm saying. The design sucked. If you saw it, you know it sucked. If you thought that design was good, you're I don't know what to do about you. Your standard for good character designs is really really fucking low. If you thought that was good, I mean, I don't have a problem if you liked it. If you liked it, fine. There's nothing I can do about it. But to say that it's objectively good is just that's not true. I'm sorry, but it isn't. And anyway, okay, so you would think now that he's basically turned into transformed like Momoshiki at the end of the Boruto movie, or Momoshiki, no, specifically Momoshiki at the in the Boruto anime in episode 65. Like you saw the way he looked in episode 65. He basically transformed like he did, which in all intents and purposes, again, all of these Boruto, Naruto when he Naruto okay, Naruto survived because he wants to extract the nine tails from. Okay, Naruto fine, but Jiraiya and Boruto should at the very least be dead, or they should be missing limbs, or they should be missing internal organs, because it just doesn't make any sense. Like this guy should have blitzed them easily. But again, the only reason they're even alive is because of plot. And I'm sorry, but if the only reason your characters didn't die, even though realistically they should have died, if the only reason they're alive is because the plot needs them to, then I am sorry, you're either a lazy writer or just a shitty writer. And I'm willing to go with the latter on this one. And then this is the part that pissed me off the most. I honestly couldn't believe this. So Naruto, going back, Naruto, he sees Urashiki basically destroying Jiraiya, and Naruto gets pissed. And of course, at this point, whenever Naruto starts to lose control, that's when the Nine Tails starts to take control. And he only goes like full on one tail. And then you want to know what something that Naruto did that I honestly don't. He generates like this giant fucking Rasengan, just out of thin air, apparently using the Nine Tails chakra cloak and whatever. And he starts firing them like in rapid succession. So you're telling me that Naruto, end of part 1, Naruto had an ability like this, and yet during his fight with Sasuke at the Valley of the End, or the final valley, however you want to call it, is there a reason he didn't do this? Like, why didn't he just start firing off Rasengans? You can't answer that question because, again, like I said, they're just pulling this out of their ass at this point. But anyway, I'm not done. I haven't even gotten to the most egregious one yet. So Sasuke finally shows up, and then him and Jiraiya. Do you want to know what their plan is? So you have Sasuke and Jiraiya, two. They're obviously the most powerful ones there. Sasuke, obviously the more powerful one. You would think that if those two found a way to combine their powers, they should have easily taken out. Even if you want to nerf Sasuke, if him and Jiraiya worked together, they could have easily taken out Urashiki. Do you want to know what their plan was? Their plan was to distract Urashiki while Naruto and Boruto take out Urashiki. Do you remember when I said, earlier in this video that this is end of part 1 Naruto, who still only had like half of the Nine Tails in him, and the power that he's using is still nothing compared to when he has full, like to when he unlocked KCM 2. Like this is nothing. This is literally nothing compared to that. So somehow him and Boruto, who's trash compared to part 1 Naruto even, him and Naruto combining their powers to make one Rasengan that, in all honesty, Urashiki should have just flicked his finger and that thing should have disappeared. But somehow, some way, they they destroy him. Now, some people might say, well, didn't Sasuke and Jiraiya distract him in the episode? That again, that shouldn't have happened. And the way they distracted him was so stupid. Like Jiraiya apparently hit him with a Rasengan, and again, we're talking about just regular Jiraiya. We're not even talking Sage Mode Jiraiya. Again, Jiraiya's strong. He is. I'm not downplaying Jiraiya, but again, to say that he can go up against a member of the Otsutsuki, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but no. No. Jiraiya isn't taking on a member of the Otsutsuki clan, especially after he went through his like final transformation or whatever. It's just not happening. And Sasuke, we got to see Kirin again. Again, that jutsu's powerful, but the way Sasuke, the way they nerfed him, that jutsu should have still done nothing. I mean, if this was Sasuke like full power, if this was Sasuke full power, um, he okay maybe it should have done something, but no, no, it didn't. It didn't do anything. It shouldn't have done anything. I'm sorry, it shouldn't have. And somehow that was enough to overpower Urashiki's jutsu and then destroy him. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something. Um, but anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, shit. I was talking about shit. But anyway, yeah, Urashiki's finally destroyed. The way it happened was bullshit. He got taken out by end of part one Naruto, who lost to Genin Sasuke. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. Somehow, I don't. That's just okay. That's it. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This was so fucking stupid. This was fucking stupid. Fuck this show. Fuck this show. Fuck the people who wrote this. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm gonna have to say. I'm done. I'm done with this series. I'm just gonna keep reading the manga, and even the manga starting to get into bullshit territories. If you've been reading the manga, granted it's better than what we're getting in the anime, but there are some things happening there that is still bullshit. Okay, you can't deny that. But anyway, that's all I have to say for this. Fuck this show. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. I'm done. Bye, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also comments, let me know what you think. Bye.